Good morning, good morning. Let me get this camera angle right. Alrighty. Oh, we got a little feedback. One more time. What's going on, everybody? We are here for our Wednesday live stream. Every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We go live here at Soulful Guitar Lessons, covering all range of topics, but mainly for intermediate and advanced guitar players. What's going on, David? So today's topic, I want to talk about chords for your favorite pop, R&B, pop and R&B songs. Cover some funk as well. A lot of these chords are the same across genres. And as I'm playing right now, I'm playing all these different genres, but all the chords are very, very similar. So once you know these chords, once you are familiar with the basics of these chords, you'll be able to play any of these songs. So I'm going to focus on 3 songs today. What's going on, Christopher? I'm going to focus on 3 songs here. And we're going to go over the chords that are used in these songs. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to do a bonus song as well. That'll go over different chords that we haven't covered. So if you guys are watching this video, give it a thumbs up. And here we go. We are going to cover Tony, Tony, Tony's song. And the intro goes like this. Okay, so really this first chord is just a minor 7 chord. This is a major 7 chord. This is a minor 7 chord. This is a minor 7 flat 5 chord. This is a minor 7 chord. This is a dominant chord. Okay? And Christopher, we can get to your question in a second. I'm just going to go over some stuff, so hang tight. Thank you for being a part of the community. So if you'll notice in this song, we got 2 minor 7 chords, right? So as long as we got to know a minor 7 chord. We have 1 major 7 chord. Okay, we got to know that. We have 1 dominant 7 chord. Okay, we got to know that. And we have a minor 7 flat 5 chord. Okay, we got to know that. So that's 4 chords we have to know to play this intro to the song, this 2020 song. Okay? All right, so let's go figure that out. You probably are aware of inversions or heard that term bopped around on YouTube and stuff, but for the most part, there's only a couple shapes that are really, really important. So let's go over these shapes. This is the minor 7 chord. And I'm going to just hold it up right here to the camera so you can see exactly what's going on. Okay, so I'm barring the 11th fret with my first finger, and I'm not playing that low E string. Then I'm using my ring finger to play on the D string, 13th fret, okay? And then I'm using my middle finger to play that B string, 12th fret, okay? That's our minor 7 chord. That's an A flat minor 7 chord, okay? We got to know that. What's crazy is like this chord is the same. You know, we have this, and then we have it again. Okay, so this chord is going to come up. So that's one of our 4 chords we got to know. Here is our second chord. We have to know a major 7 chord. So it looks like this. It's very similar to the minor 7, but to do that, we bar, we play a G flat major 7. So we bar the 9th fret. Don't play that low E. You can follow along, guys, with your guys and gals with your guitar. It makes it a lot more fun, a lot easier too. So we have our major 7 chord right here. Ring finger, 11th fret D string. Middle finger, 10th fret G string, and pinky right there on the B string, 11th fret. Okay, that's our G flat major 7. Okay. And if you guys are just joining, welcome. We're going to go over chords that are popular in R&B, pop, funk songs. All your favorite songs use these chords, and it's kind of just like a framework. If you're an intermediate or advanced guitar player, this is a framework that you can have these tools, these chords, you have them in your belt, and boom, away you go. You can play all these songs, all your favorite songs. This first song we're going over is a Tony song. Okay, so we just did a minor 7 chord. We just did a minor 7 chord. We just did a major 7. Let's do a minor 7 flat 5. Sounds like this, and it looks like this. Let's break it down. So this is a F minor 7 flat 5. Okay, so first finger, 7th fret, A string, ring finger. Or sorry, this is a 8th fret, A string. Ring finger, 9th fret, D string. Middle finger, 8th fret, G string. Pinky, 9th fret, B string. You guys want to follow along on your guitar, it makes it a lot easier. That's a beautiful chord. So far we have these chords, and they're going to be repurposed, but it's kind of like... My teaching brain and my playing brain just got crossed. I played them out of order, but the point is, the point is that we got to learn these chords to play these songs, even though I messed up the orders there. And here's the last chord, which is a B flat dominant. So let's break it down. I'm going to bring the guitar nice and close to you so you can see exactly what's going on. So I bar the 6th fret, completely barred. Then ring finger, 8th fret, and then middle finger, 7th fret, G string. Okay, that is our chord. Okay, these chords are gonna come back. So this is a Tony song. Jubu Smith's playing this intro. Great, so we have this minor 7 chord. Now we know how to play that. We have a major 7 chord. We know how to play that. We have a minor 7 flat 5 chord. We know how to play that. We have a minor 7 chord again, which is, we just learned that, and we have a dominant chord. All right, so we have, now keep these in mind too, because there are some other songs that I want to go over right now. Harry Styles, As It Was. It's a pretty simple song, and it uses all these same chords, right? And so here's the first song, the first chord. You know, that's basically. Alright, so this is our second song of 3 songs I'm going to show you guys. And actually I'm going to do a bonus song at the end. So if you stick around to the very end, I'm going to do a bonus song that gives you new chords that that aren't a part of any of these other songs. So stick around to the end. If you guys are just joining, please give this video a thumbs up. Welcome. We do a live stream every Wednesday here at Soulful Guitar Lessons. Every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific, California time. We do this live stream. We talk about a lot of chords, soloing, gear, demos, and I'm really just here as a resource for you guys to learn, to ask questions, and to get better faster. So if you are an intermediate or advanced guitar player that wants to play with feeling, with emotion, with passion, and just play and be able to turn heads, this series, this, you know, these live streams, all these videos, this channel is for you. So thank you for being a part of this community. And right now we're going to do As It Was by Harry Styles, which actually uses a B minor 7 chord. So all you have to really do is, remember just this Tony, Tony, Tony song? We have the same chord, a minor 7 chord, right? So it's a different genre, same chords. So this is what I'm really trying to get at too on this live stream, is that a lot of amazing music across genres uses same chords. So as long as you know these chords, you can play all these different genres. All the, you know, there's different feels and different, you know, different rhythmic feels, but that's okay. You can learn all that stuff, and that's no problem. You got to know these chords in order to be able to play these songs. Carlton, what's up, man? Thank you so much. I'm glad you could plan that. I'm honored that you planned your lunch around this. So thank you. So we are just going over some songs, 3 songs in particular that use amazing. Let me rephrase it. I'm going to give you guys chords that, you know, are popular in funk, gospel, actually just R&B, funk, and pop today. And I'm going to use 3 songs as a demonstration. Sorry, the coffee is kicking in, guys. So if I'm misspeaking right now, that's the reason. The coffee is just kicking in. I got my coffee mug right here. And we are going over, I think this thing is hilarious. We are going over Harry Styles' As It Was. So the first chord is actually the same. It's a minor 7 chord. It's a B minor 7 chord, and it's the exact same as a minor 7 chord we just learned before in Tony, 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 Jubu Smith song. But here, I will go over it again, just so you have it. So I'm just gonna bring the guitar right up to the lens. It looks like this. So I bar the 2nd fret, have your guitar in hand, and then I use my ring finger here on the 4th fret, and then right there, middle finger, 3rd fret, D string, or B string, B as in boy. We have a good, healthy live stream, so welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. As It Was, Harry Styles, that's our first chord. Then we have an E7 or an E dominant. So we could hypothetically play the same shape as the Tony, Tony, Tony song way up here, but I'm gonna make it a little more comfy and play it down here, because just way up here seems a little crazy to go here and then here, you know, it's just jumping around too much. So here's the next chord, and this is a chord we haven't gone over yet. So this would be our 5th chord total in this live stream. This is a new chord, so we did 4 chords so far, and this is our 5th chord. We haven't learned this one yet. So I want you to bar the 7th fret, and this is an E dominant chord. So you bar the 7th fret, use your ring finger here on the D string 9th fret, pinky right here on the B string 9th fret. Okay, and it sounds like this. Okay, great. So all right, we have this chord, which we haven't learned yet, and we have this chord, which we haven't learned yet. So let's go over those chords. Sorry, I was just checking the live stream here. So this is a chord that I use a lot as well, and it's great in like singer-songwriter. Colby Calais, great songwriter, uses this chord a lot. So it's a major 7 chord. It's literally A major 7. A is an apple, major 7 chord. So 5th fret, 1st finger, skip the A string, ring finger right here, 6th fret, pinky, 6th fret G string, B string, 5th fret. Okay, so we have, and then we have this minor 7 chord. So it's literally the same. So like this minor 7 chord is the same minor 7, like it's the same notes, it's just a different shape. Right? So right here is the minor 7 chord. So let's go over that. It's really, really simple actually. You just bar the 2nd fret as an F sharp minor chord, and you use your ring finger right here to play the 4th fret A string. So that's really, really it. It sounds like that, okay? So if you want to count that as a new chord, we can, but it's really just the same. It's a minor 7 chord, and it's rooted on the E string instead of the A string. So here is F sharp minor, rooted on the E string. Here's F sharp minor, rooted on the A string, and we know that shape already, okay? So we have our shapes. Let's review. So our Tony, Tony, Tony song, we had A flat minor 7. We had G flat major 7. We had F minor 7 flat 5. We had F minor 7 and a B flat dominant 7. Okay, so really what I want you to take away from this is the shapes, and we already did those shapes. So if you want to go back and rewatch that, we had a minor 7 chord, major 7, minor 7 flat 5, and a dominant 7 chord, okay? So that was the Tony, Tony, Tony song. This is the Harry Styles song. We have ba-da-da-da-da. We have a minor chord, a minor 7 chord, a dominant chord, a major 7 chord, and a minor 7 chord. Okay, so we just went over that this was a, we went over just all the shapes, and this is a similar shape. This is the exact same shape as the Tony, Tony, Tony song, so take note of that. This dominant chord is a new one, so we just went over how to finger that. This major 7 chord is a new one, so we just went over that, and then that is a new one as well, so we just went over that. All right, great. So we're using some of these songs, right? I want you to have a framework, right? We're going over these chords, right? We have all the, major, minor, like there's all these inversions. It gets confusing, right? Online, it can be very, very confusing. Like, what do I need to know? What do I not need to know? Okay, so today's live stream is literally about like, okay, these are the chords that you really need to know to play songs that you love, from R&B to funk to pop. And that's really what we're trying to hammer home, is that like a lot of these chords are used in different genres, but they use the exact same shapes, right? So as long as you know these shapes, as long as you know these fingerings, these chords, you can be able to play all your favorite songs. Okay, great. So here's another song. Here's an R&B song, and we haven't done this one yet. So this is Honestly by Pink Sweats, and it's very similar. All the same shapes, we know. Okay, so minor 7 chord, B minor 7, we know that one already. To an E7, we know that one already as well. To a C sharp minor 7, we know that one already, right? And then this dominant chord, and we know that one from the Tony, Tony, Tony song, right? It's just you bar the 2nd fret, play the 4th fret A string, and then play the 3rd fret G string. Okay, so all of a sudden, right, we have R&B, we have pop. Okay, great. We have these 3 songs. We're able to play just using chords that we all know and love. And if you guys are just joining me, thank you so much. We do a live stream every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Please give this video a thumbs up. We go over a bunch of topics from chords, soloing, melodies, how to play from your heart, gear reviews, all the fun stuff. So thank you for being a part of this community. If you are trying to get better at guitar, you came to the right place. This channel is unlike anything else you will find online. So thank you for being a part of this community. My name is Alec, by the way. If you guys are just tuning in right here, or your algorithm is just feeding you this randomly, I'd like to introduce myself. So how's it going, everybody? Okay, great. So we just went over 3 songs, and that's what I said we would do, but I also promised you that we would do a bonus song, okay? We got to do a bonus song, and this bonus song, we haven't gone over funk. So there's some chords that you got to know in funk, And let's do that right now. And I have a fun one for you. It's a Prince song. I can't play it on Spotify because they would take this video down so fast. But I don't know if you guys have heard of 1999, that song. I bet you have, if you're like me. These shapes are very, very common. Right? That sound. I got some reverb on here. I wouldn't play it with reverb if you're actually playing a Prince song, but we're using a dominant shape, right? Just like we played, just like we were playing this E dominant chord. Well, let's bump it up a half step. So it looks like this. You're gonna bar, if you guys have your guitar in hand, have your, what's up, Jesse? Welcome back. Bar your 7th fret. Don't play that low E string. I'm sorry, bar that 8th fret. Don't play that low E string. We're playing an F dominant chord. I want you to play with your ring finger, 10th fret D string. Use your pinky right here on the 10th fret B string. And we're gonna be wiggling your pinky from the 10 to 11 and back. You know, it sounds like that. So that's basically it. If you know this funk shape, it gives it a, if you want to know music theory wise, it's like a sus sound. Right? That's that sound. That's the sound. Very, very useful. That funk sound is, you hear it all across like Earth, Wind, and Fire, that kind of thing. Now, if you're still sticking around, I want to give you even more bonus. So this shape is super popular. You can kind of hear it in this song, but we're just gonna do another bonus song right now, just because I feel like it. I'm feeling generous today. Uptown Funk, Mark Ronson, Bruno Mars. You know, and the Gap Band, a lot of people are credited on this song because he used he basically borrows, steals, whatever you want to do, but everyone got publishing, so they're all songwriters are credited on this. So he uses a lot of funk legends, and one of the main shape that a lot of people use is this. Similar to Kiss, right? It's the same shape. I'm giving you all these amazing chords that you can use across all these songs. And I know I'm jumping right now, so stay with me. But this shape for Uptown Funk is just 3 notes. So use your first finger, 12th fret, and then your ring finger, bar the 13th fret on the B and E string. Okay? And that's how you play. That's how you play that shape, okay? You know? I don't want to give away too much, but also Kiss, you know? Again, this stuff is very, very important. All these chords are very, very important. I'm gonna check the chat right now because I think people are interacting right here, and I've kind of neglected it until now. So I'm gonna say what's up to everybody. Christopher, what's up, man? He says, I need your help. Let me know what you need my help with. I'm happy to answer any questions. What's up, Carlton? Thanks for joining this live stream. Jesse Lee, how's it going? I know it's crazy. Time goes fast. It's Wednesday again. I know. We have Carlton. Yep. Carlton. Somebody asked, what Tony song was that? Yep. It's whatever you want. Sorry, I think I failed to mention that. Whatever you want. Again, I love all genres. I'm a big country fan. I am a big gospel fan. I'm a big funk fan. And I'm sure all you guys are, being human beings, you love all different genres, you love all different styles of music, and what we're doing here at Soulful Guitar Lessons is understanding that when you hear somebody play from their heart, from their soul, and it's like it's resonating some type of truth, that's really what we're trying to do on the guitar. That's what we're trying to do with our instruments, is make it speak and come from here. So if you guys are tuning in, that's what this channel is all about, is learning how to do that. So really geared towards intermediate or advanced guitar players, giving you guys all the tools, the framework to do that, to accomplish that, to play what's in your head, what's in your heart. And if you can't hear that, because there's always a melody, there's always something going on in your head. If you can't hear that yet, don't worry, I'm going to show you how to unlock all that. If you guys have any questions, now would be a great time to ask them. If you're just tuning in, we do a live stream every Wednesday at 10 a.m. California, LA time. If you are tuning in, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. Today, what we went over some chords from your favorite R&B, funk, and pop songs. The 3 songs we did were Tony 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 song, Whatever You Want, Harry Styles, As It Was, and the last song was Pink Sweat, Honestly. Now, the goal of this is to show you that a lot of these, almost all these chords that are used across genres are the same. So as long as you know these chords, you're going to be able to play all these amazing songs that you love across all these genres. And then I gave you a bonus song as well. I actually gave you 2 bonus songs because I was feeling generous. One of the bonus songs was Prince, 1999. I showed you that shape that's used in that. And then the other bonus song was Mark Ronson's Uptown Funk, or, also as well, it's the intro to Kiss by Prince, same shape. So, Sonia is asking, can I slowly break down the hammer-ons that I do for the minor 7 shape? Yes. So this is what everyone wants to know, all that extra color. So here, let me play it really quick, and then I'll break it down. All right, so I'm gonna get this camera angle a little different, so bear with me as we hit this turmoil, turbulence. So here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna play it actually down here so you can see a little better. Okay, so let's say I'm playing a D minor 7, which is, let me straighten out this camera. I'm just like barring the 7th fret, don't hit that low E string. Then I have my ring finger right there. Barring the 5th fret, got my ring finger right here on the 7th fret, D string. Middle finger right there on the B string. Okay, so she wants to hear basically the Tony 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 hammer-on stuff. But I mean, this stuff was popular a long time ago, from 70s, Earth, Wind & Fire, that kind of thing. Al McKay, he did this stuff. So, but anyways, here's how you do it. So I am using my pinky right here. I'm using my pinky. That's the main thing, to hammer on high E string, hammer on to the 8th fret, pull off. And then the same principle applies. So it sounds like this. And then we just like cascade down the chords. So I do the same thing on the B string. So I'm just hammering on to the 8th fret. So it sounds like this. And then I also do it on the G string. I hammer on and pull off on the G string, 7th fret. So it sounds like this. Or does that answer your question, Sonia? And if this was a major chord, you could do the same thing. You just have to change the notes that you're hammering on. And we can get into all that. That's a different, that might be for a different day. Doing let me a little turbulence here, a little airplane turbulence. Backing it up, backing it up, backing up the camera. So Callswin says, can you explain the difference in fretboard radius? I am not even sure what that means. I guess like different guitars have different fretboard radiuses. I'm really not a big gear guy as far as like, if it feels good, I like it. You know, I have guitars that have big fat necks like Les Pauls, but I'm not like super into like, if you guys are really into like the specs of guitars, this is not the channel for you. If you guys are into like, oh, this is a 22.5 millimeter, like I don't like to get so nitty gritty. But I do know this is a thin neck, but that's all I can tell you. I don't really know much else. I have the specs written down because they custom built this for me. LSL custom built this for me. Have the specs written down somewhere I could find it if that's helpful. But again, you should find a guitar that's comfortable for you because we are all different human beings. We're all different body sizes and different hand shapes. So like whatever feels good to you is correct. So don't, you know, just because Jimi Hendrix played it, doesn't mean you have to do that because he has his giant hands. You know, maybe, you know, if you're a 12-year-old or, you know, like 13-year-old kid, you know, you wouldn't have the same guitar. It just doesn't make sense ergonomically. So just play what's comfortable, play what feels good, and trust your instinct. I got my little T-Rex guy. So funny. My wife loves T-Rex. She thinks they're hilarious. Okay, guys, I'm going to be on for a couple more minutes here. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, you know, we are, today we went over some chords for pop, R&B, and funk songs. The 3 songs we did were Tony, 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 Harry Styles, as well as Pink Sweats, and then I gave you some bonus songs with Mark Ronson, Bruno Mars, as well as Prince. Again, there's a lot of stuff in that, and there's a lot of chords that are the exact same across all those songs. So that's really what you got to start piecing together. David Smalls asked, can I give some tips for connecting the same triads across the fretboard? Yes, I would. Make melodies from them. So make melodies from these triads. They are not just shapes. They're not just random figures that you're supposed to memorize. They are music or melodies, and that's really what you have to do. So like if I'm singing ba-da-da, something simple, ba-da-da, I don't know what key I'm in. Okay, so if I'm in key of A, so if I would play that with triads, I'd say, and then I could play it down the octave, and then let's play it down the octave, which is down here, you know. So da, 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 da. What if I want to sing that? Da, 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 da. Right, so I'm trying to make melodies from this. That's like the goal from all this. So, so when you're doing that, when you are playing these triads, just know that it's music and it's not just an exercise, right? And I do have a video that goes over all the A major triads and it connects it. Like it literally, I give you the tabs and everything. So if you want to check that out at some point, it literally, I go through like the fingerings and the tabs from like all these, you know, all these, and it connects them all. So that might also help answer your question. Carlton asked, do I use the number system heavily in your playing? Absolutely. I use the number system very, very heavily. It's mainly how I navigate the fretboard, among other things. So yeah, it's very, very important. If you don't know what the number system is, I can explain it to you in about 60 seconds. We have the mother of all music is the major scale, at least in Western music. You know, in India they have more notes than we do. But in Western music, European music, United States, we have 12 notes. We have a major scale. That is the parent of all music that we, you know, sing. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, happy birthday. We have a major scale. It has it has 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it starts over, right? Okay, now each of these notes, we could have a major chord for that 1, we could have a minor chord for the 2, minor chord for the 3, major chord for the 4, major chord for the 5, minor chord for the 6, and diminished chord for the 7. Okay, and like if I said, okay, we're in the key of A major and we have to do a 2-5-1, well, I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So I'd go 1, 2. Okay, my 2 is this, a minor chord. Okay, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a major chord, and my 1 is a major chord. Simple. You don't want to overthink it. So that is the number system. I use it all the time. They use it a lot. In Nashville, they use it in gospel music. So if you're unfamiliar with the number system, try to educate yourself on that, because it's really, really important. I have a bunch of videos on that as well. If you want to just type in Soulful Guitar Lessons, number system, we go over that as well here. So I'm going to sign off for the day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. We go live here every Wednesday at 10 a.m. California time, covering all different topics. So if you're an intermediate or advanced guitar player that wants to play with more soul, with more passion, regardless of genre, just you want to play from your heart, this is the right channel for you. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Alec. I will see you guys all next week. Thank you.